All right, today we are starting a new series. There is a team that is in serious need of a rebuild, and that is Borussia Dortmund. I mean, first they lost Lewandowski many years ago, and now they just lost another great striker in Haaland to Man City. And with some players looking like they're going to leave in a couple of seasons, someone needs to take control of this club to start the mini rebuild, take them forward. And of course, that is going to be us. Our next Grimwood series is going to be in Germany with Borussia Dortmund. Now, like I've said, there's been a lot of movement in this team in terms of transfers, players out, players in, and there's going to be a lot more, especially if you want to compete with Bayern Munich and overtake them in the Bundesliga. Now, we're going to try to do our best to keep this series realistic. We're also going to try to make it fun though. And I think there's so much potential with this team to make this our team. So if you guys like the idea of this being the next full series on the channel, then of course, drop this video a like. If you guys hit 2,000 likes on this first episode, you will get episode 2 tomorrow for sure, 1,000%. So drop a like, hit that sub button down below as well. We're trying to reach 100,000 subs, and I think we're getting close to 86,000. So we are excruciatingly close. So there is the new boss, Tyztir, if that's how you say that. I've actually never heard of him. I think it was an assistant at West Ham and then Dortmund. Now he's their permanent manager. Of course, the real manager is us though. So all the transfers for this season, every team is pretty much updated. We did miss some with Dortmund on purpose, and we're going to sign them in this episode. You might already see who, but it definitely feels like we're a few seasons away from being where we want to be. Like, I don't think we'll challenge for the Champions League or Bundesliga right now. It'll probably take us 1 to 2 seasons to get there at challenging, I think, especially after losing Haaland. And then we are going to kind of try to replicate the strategy of buying young players, developing them, and then selling them for a higher fee, just like Haaland. We're going to try to replicate that in a way in the series. So first off, we start with 65.3 million. And like I said, we have some signings to do that Dortmund have done in real life. So we're actually not going to have a lot of money in this first window, which I think is probably more realistic. But of course, I need transfer suggestions in the comments down below, not only for this window, but any future window. And then of course, drop a comment down below and you might be featured in next episode's press conference. So let's look at what the board wants from us this season. We're trying not to get fired. They want us to sign some youth players with potential, which that is the plan. They want us to get 10 wins and then sign 4 of the best players in the world or 82 overall plus. I mean, that should be doable. And they want us to win the league title and reach the final of the domestic cup. Those are pretty hefty expectations. And then they want us to reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League. See, that's more realistic. And also speaking of Champions League, I've put us in the group of death this year. I randomized pretty much all the groups to simulate next season. And then I've put us in a pretty tough group. We want this to be a challenge. We got Barcelona, Dortmund, Ajax, and Club Brugge. So yeah, that's easily the group of death out of all these groups. There's a chance we don't make it out of the group stage. There's a chance. But as usual, we need to go over the squad. So keeper, Kobel, great young keeper, 23 years old. He's got like 87 potential, I think. So pretty much a starter for the series. At left back, Guerrero, Schmelzer, and Schulz. Now we might try and sell Schulz. We'll keep Schmelzer for his final season, I think, because he retired IRL, but I don't know if he'll retire in the save or he might stay for next season. I don't know. I like Guerrero as a left back, but we all know at center mid, he's like an 87 rated center mid. So like, should we convert Guerrero to a center mid or should we keep him a left back? I don't know. If we do that, then we need to sign a new left back or start, I guess, Schmelzer or Schulz. I don't know. This Roth guy has potential, so we're going to try and loan him out. And then at center back, of course, new signings, Schula, Schlotterbeck. Is that how you say that? Schlotterbeck, it might be. Very good pickups, a young center back with potential, and then Schula, obviously kind of proven at Bayern. Of course, Hummels is staying, and now Akanji has been linked to Inter Milan, so we might sell him in this series. And then right back, we got Moinir and Mori. I feel like the right back spot is pretty weak. CDM's Ozcan, is that how you say that? Oh, that's probably not. Maybe Ozchan. I feel like Ozchan is probably more likely, but he's good. I like that signing. And then our other CDM is going to be Emre Can. We're going to move him to a CDM because I'm pretty sure he gets like a +2 at least bump at CDM. Thorgan is already, we might sell him. I feel like he might be good for the bench, but we might need the money, so we might sell him. And this guy Gittins, he's 16. He's from England. He's actually got like, I think 80s, he's like high 80s potential, I think. And he's already 65 rated. I think we could loan him out, but he does look pretty good with a point where we might find him game time this season here at Dortmund, not loaning him out. We'll see though. Of course, Bellingham is staying. Now next season, we're probably going to sell Bellingham to keep it realistic. But I think for the first season, Bellingham is here to stay. Dahoud, good backup. Royce, obviously club legend. Reyna staying. Julian Brandt, he might, I don't know. I kind of want to sell him, but I don't think they're going to sell him IRL because he would get us like 40 million at least. So we might not. We'll probably keep him though. And then Wolf is a decent backup. And then of course we got Daniel Malen, new signing, and Makoko, who in the Chelsea series did not impress me. Maybe in this series he can impress me and be our backup striker. Maybe you might notice there are some players missing from the squad. So we basically have like 5 players we need to sign. Both these guys as backup keepers. So of course Dortmund signed Haaland from Ajax, and like in a physical they found a tumor, so he's gonna be out for at least I think 2 to 3 months. We're still gonna sign him in the series, of course. I kind of feel like we should sign him and then maybe not play him until like what, October, November maybe, or should we just sign him and play him? I'm not sure. We're gonna sign him for sure. I'm just not sure if we should wait to play him. And then we need to sign Eddie Emi, and then Modeste was signed to replace Haaland for the first part of the season. We're probably gonna sign all 5 of these players at least to start. Okay, first transfer offer for Akanji from Atletico Madrid. And I think he's more likely going to Inter Milan in real life, but I mean, Atletico Madrid, if they want to pay like 42 million for him, we would take that. So I think with Schula, Schlotterbeck, we don't actually need Akanji that much. So like if they could do 43.5, we would let him go for that. Okay, they just straight up accept 42.5. I thought they'd want less than that. I mean, that's a decent amount for a Kanji. I'll take it. All right, so Kanji sold to Atletico Madrid. That's a decent chunk of cash that we're gonna need. And then Celta Vigo want to take Mokoko out on loan. So if we have Khaled, Modeste, and then even Adeyemi, maybe we should loan on Mokoko for the first season. I mean, he's 69 rated. I feel like that's probably something we should do. So if he accepts that, he can go out on loan. And then Emery Chan into a CDM goes up to an 83. Exactly what we need. All right, we got a transfer offer for Dahoud, but I kind of like him, so I kind of don't want to sell him, even though he would get us a lot of money. That's more money than I would think. Like 33 million from Leeds. If they give us like 42, I would do it. Or no, I want to keep him. So let's highball this. This is like 45. If they give us 45, 46. Then we'll have to sell them. That's such a good deal. But I don't expect them to accept that. Yeah, 32.9. You're gonna have to chalk up the cash if you want them. Leads 45.5. Okay, no, we're done. I'm walking out just like the CPU does. We're out of here. So that Akanji deal has is sitting now at 102.2 or 9 million. And yeah, we got some players to sign up. So first one's got to be Sebastian Khaled. Now it said we'd have to pay maybe like 60 million for him. I think it said that's way more than I would like. Like 38.5 is what I'd like to do. I'm just not sure if that's what they'll want. Probably. Okay, they want Hummels. Why would Ajax want Hummels? They want Hummels plus 35 million. I didn't realize Khaled had this kind of value in FIFA. I thought he'd be way cheaper. I mean, I'll try 42.5, put a Salon clause on there, and they just straight up want 60 million. Didn't I just say that? 60 million is insane for Khaled. Like Dortmund paid like what, 30 million for him IRL, and they want us to pay 60? I don't think there's anyone we can offer in a swap deal to make this easier. Like Hazard, I don't really like that swap deal option there. Yeah, it's pretty much just we have to chalk up the cash here. I'll try 49 million. What did I say to that? They still want 60. Ajax, you guys are starting to make me very annoyed. 54.5, just accept it. Please, 54.5. That's a good deal. Oh, this team. We faced them in the Champions League this year, and we are going to Ajax to they're going to even raise the oh man, we are going to destroy them in the Champions League, but we're going to pay 58.8 million for Khaled. Now I know I could have transferred him before just like we did with the other players, but I kind of wanted to be realistic. Like I didn't want to start with 70 million. I kind of want to start with a lower money after making a big signing like this, so it's kind of why we didn't transfer him to begin with. But this is something we just had to make. And 66,000 per week, we have made the signing of Sebastian Khaled. I still don't know if we should play him right away or wait to play him. I'm not sure. And of course he takes number 9 shirt. And now next up, Karim Adeyemi. I mean, this should be much cheaper. Hopefully Salzburg doesn't do me dirty just like Ajax just did. 14.5. They want Oscan. Okay, it's gonna be like 24 million for him. 16.5. Just give me a deal. Someone give me a deal here. 22.9. I mean, it's not terrible. Look, bring it down into the teens. 17.8, please. 19.6. Just make it in the teens. Oh, these teams, why are these teams playing so hard, like hardballing me right now? Okay, I offered 20 and they're gonna think about it. It's a difference of 2 million. Make it 21.5. Why are teams playing so hard to get right now? Okay, 21.5. We have to do it. We'll do it. Let's give him like 40k a week, 200k signing bonus. Should accept that. And he does. So Khaled, Adeyemi both signed up. So those two players were a big chunk of our budget. So it's going to be tough for me right now to sign some players, but one would argue it's more realistic. I do think though, Adeyemi, I feel like I'd rather play him as a right winger than a striker. So I think we're going to move him there. That's probably where he'll play more often this season, I think. I feel like Anthony Modeste was an emergency signing to replace Khaled. So I think what we'll do is if we decide to play Khaled from the start, we won't sign Modeste. But if we decide to wait to play Khaled until like November, October, then we'll try to sign Modeste in the next episode as a replacement during that window for that time frame. But we need to sign these two keepers up to be our backup and our third choice keeper though. So that is that's one signed up, and then our new backup Meyer is also signed up. So that's goalkeepers settled. So that leaves Modeste as the only player in real life that Dortmund have signed that we haven't signed in this save. Well, let's go over this whole transfer list. The first transfer list I've assembled. So I do feel like the right back spot is very weak, and I feel like Matty Cash or Henriks from Leipzig will both be very good options to replace Munir at some point. And then left back Sosa, a player you guys have suggested a lot, and I don't think we've signed him in a save yet. And then Jared Bowen, of course, we used him a little bit in the West Ham little mini save thing. I would like to use him again. I feel like in this team it would be decent. And we got Rene Adelaide. I mean, he'd be interesting as like maybe like a center mid cam winger backup. Speaking of cams, we got Wirtz here, who I think would be a pretty good pickup at some point in the series. Like maybe the replacement for Bellingham, and when we sell Bellingham for that big amount of cash, like maybe we replace him with Wirtz, and then Kamada from Frankfurt, another interesting player for another cam. We got Gonçalves, Trincao, and I did see Cavani has been linked to Dortmund, although I think he said he wants to go to La Liga in Spain. But I mean, he's linked. I don't know if we'd make that signing. Probably not, but I mean, he's linked, so he's there. And then wingers, this guy is Jota from Benfica, does look decent. Forwards Hudson-Odoi also linked IRL like with a loan move. I wonder if we actually could do that. We can't do that in this save. And then Martin Terrier, who I've wanted to sign in the last like 3 or 4 series, and we haven't done it yet. I really want to do it in this series. I don't think we're gonna do it this window though. It's a lot of money, but I want to sign him at some point. I'm hoping we will. So if you guys have any suggestions to add to the short list, then drop them in the comments down below. Okay, hold up. I just saw something that we didn't even get an email for. I did not see this email. Apparently Thorgan Hazard has reached an agreement with Inter Milan. Now I don't remember seeing it, unless I missed it. I don't remember seeing an email, because apparently they've already accepted 44.2 million for Hazard. Hey, that's a very good amount. That's his release clause. If they want to pay that, then And honestly, I think we might let him. I didn't even see the email for that though. It's kind of weird. I didn't even see it. All right, Adeyemi to right wing goes to a 76. I mean, that's good to see. And then yeah, Hazard is sold to Inter Milan. I didn't even see the email, but I mean, it actually works out, I think. 40 million, that's a lot of money right there. And I did just say we had a player that I wanted to sign in this series, Martin Terrier, and that's kind of like his price tag. So you know what? We might actually do this. Can we get a deal here though? Because we have not gotten a deal yet. All of our transfers have been like, they've been making us fork up the cash here. I mean, we can start with 33.5. I feel like that's a decent starting point. They want Julian Brandt. Okay, I don't want to give him Brandt. So they're gonna want like 50 million for him. Man, these teams just want so much money right now. I feel like these teams are asking for way more than they usually do. Like 47, do 43.5, and you probably got yourself a deal. Man, I can't stand these teams right now. This is actually upsetting. 45.5, they at least give us a 2 million discount. I mean, it is a lot of money, but he does have decent pace, which I think this team lacks a lot. Like wingers with pace. You know what? Because we lost Hazard, we're gonna do it. I think it's probably much better than Hazard. Hazard's kind of a weird, he's not very fast on playing on the wing. I feel like Terrier is much more suited to this team right now. So we are going to make this happen. Terrier is signed up. I guess since number 10 is vacant, I guess Terrier takes number 10 shirt. I really wanted to sign this guy for like, I think the last 3 series. Watch it ends up being a flop. That would hurt me so much. We'll see how good he plays. All right, so that business leaves us with not much money left. I think if we wanted to sign a big player, we'd have to probably sell Julian Brandt, I think. We can still sign someone though. They got to be cheap though. So we start the season with Bayern the Super Cup, and then we got Frankfurt and then Freiburg. So I'm not sure which formation we're going to play in this series, but we're going to start with the 4-3-3 attack. I feel like it suits Royce at cam and then wingers up more forward. I feel like it's probably the best. So I think this right here is pretty much would be our starting 11. Only change being Haaland for Malen if we decide to play Haaland early. And then I mean the bench is solid. Is it as good as Bayern? No, but it's a solid team with a lot of potential more room for growth. And also speaking of Bayern Munich, they sold Muller to Liverpool, yeah, for 80.1 million. That's a weird one. Ruben Neves went to PSG. What are these transfers I'm seeing? Okay, PSG signed Gundogan and Neves along with everyone else they signed. Like what's happening? So first game of the season, Super Cup against Bayern. I mean, it's always a good test against Bayern Munich, especially a new look Bayern Munich. But just once again, if you're wondering what our sliders are, we play an ultimate competitor mode on, player-based difficulty on. User CPU injury are 65-25, marking is 60 for both user and CPU. And then CPU shot error 35, pass error 1. Their goalkeeper ability on 55, and then first touch for them is on 23. Yeah, those sliders plus us facing Bayern, this could go incredibly bad, or it could go well. We'll find out. Can we expect to see Haaland soon? I mean, this is something that you guys need to help me decide in the comments. Let's say he'll play when the time's right. Made him unhappy. What is that about? Is Terrier ready to make an impact? I'm also wondering this. I mean, he's a player I want to sign for a while. His stats look really good, but it doesn't always translate to being good in game. So let's say he's got something to prove. And then can Terrier replace Hazard? I do think he'll be better than Hazard. It's just, I don't know how good he'll be past that. Let's say I believe in him. I mean, I hope I do. I signed the man. So first game facing Bayern. Apparently they've signed Isak to replace Lewandowski. I mean, yeah, that is interesting. All right, so we're giving Adeyemi the start, Ozchen the start, and also Schlotterbeck in the back. I want to try out some of the young players, see how Terrier plays, and let's try not to get slapped too hard by Bayern in this game. I mean, there's always an off chance we could win. It's just I wouldn't expect it against this Bayern team. But usually in FIFA, you expect the unexpected. Okay, Sonic gets at the Isak. This is not a good start. This is not a good start. Okay, the defense, we were just flat-footed there. Coleman scores. We should have pressed him. I don't know why I didn't. We were literally just watching to see what he did. Like, look at us. We're literally watching, and then he finds a space and he shoots. Okay, 10 minutes in, it's 1-0. It's not the start you want, but I said it earlier. Okay, what is that pass? I said it though. I think our team is like very far away from Bayern at this point. We're like 2 seasons away at least from, I think, competing with them. And I think it'll start to show very, very early. Okay, Shula, okay, recovered there pretty well. Jude Bellingham gets that to Terrier. So he hasn't pace. That's something we don't need. Or something we don't have. And he's got it. Corner swung in. That's not going to reach anyone. I don't even know what that was. But this is Daniel Malen with the long distance shot. And it was a pretty good one. Short corner to Guerrero. I'm still not sure. I don't think we have the money to sign a left back if we make him a center mid. Okay, Malen again with a good shot. But I think we might keep Guerrero left back because, like I said, I don't think we have the money to sign an actual replacement left back. All right, we're looking a little better, to be honest. We're looking a little bit better as time goes on. Okay, they're going to find... Oh, what a save by Kobo. I thought that was 2-0. That should have been 2-0 right there. And Mounir gives that to Malen. Actually, good ball. We're going to try and cross this in, and that's going to be... It's going to be a not a very good cross attempt, if you ask me. Okay, it's Ozchen. Okay, I thought it was Chan. I just wasn't sure about the ooh. And Marco Reus has just scored, and this is 1-1. I mean, the club legend scoring. What else could you ask for? This is pretty simple. I mean, Ozchen just came forward, and then Reus, good spot, and the finish off the post. It's a pretty simple finish, but this is 1-1. Okay, Malen. Okay, all of a sudden, we're looking pretty good. Terrier, in on goal. We signed you for 30. Was actually 40 million, and he scores his first goal for Dortmund. Okay, we were looking shaky. All of a sudden, we're now 2-1 up on Bayern, and our new French forward took that very well. See, I don't think Hazard has that same pace that Terrier has. I think that's the difference here. And it's been 4 minutes. We've turned this around. This is 2-0. Okay, it's Terrier, not Terrier. That makes more sense because he's French. How many names have I messed up so far? Probably a lot. I mean, hey, second half begins. As long as we can defend, if we win here, this would be a very big statement. I still don't know why Bayern don't start Sadio Mane. I feel like every time we face them, since we updated the transfers, they just never start Mane. I think it's because he's a left winger and they play with the left mid. I'm guessing that's why. It just doesn't make sense. It's FIFA being FIFA pretty much. Man, Kings the Coman is an absolute problem. The dude is an absolute beast, especially in FIFA. Look at the skills right there. It's disgusting. How do we not block that? How did we not win that? And then why is Isak so free? Okay, that was just I don't even know what to say about that. That was just horrible defending. Like the moves, and then I thought we won that. I was so sure we won that. Okay, 2-2. This is a high-scoring Super Cup final, whatever it is. Chan gets that to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham with a shot. It's gonna be a corner at least. Okay, no, it's a goal kick because that was, I think, off of Malen. All right, I want to try Reina at right wing over Adeyemi. I want to try Mori at right back too, and then let's do Brandt for Royce later on though. I feel like Reina is probably our starting right winger, so let's see how he plays. I feel like Adeyemi kind of struggled to get in the game, but I mean, he is young. He's got a lot of room to grow still. That is a good little cross, and I mean, Shula did enough there. Shula, his one problem is his pace. He's a good defender. He's like 6'5". The one problem though is the speed. Like, I'm hoping that's not going to be his or not our downfall. Our defensive downfall is going to be his pace because he's going to start pretty much. Okay, just block the pass. Schlotterbeck did good enough there. All right, there's Chan. Swing that to Guerrero. I see a cross maybe to Malen. I see it. Malen's gonna get to it. Almost gets to it. Royce gets that to Bellingham again. Bellingham, good, very good dribbling. And then Royce is gonna score. No, he's not, but Malen's gonna score. He's gonna score. Okay, that was the slowest rebound of all time, but we do score. And this is 3-2 to Borussia Dortmund. That was like the slowest shot, slowest attack of all time right there. But Neuer saved this. It was like time just slowed down for Haaland. All right, what we're actually going to do is I'm going to move Royce to center forward and then Brandt to cam. Because, I mean, if you want to play a false nine, Royce could be that false nine. It's also an option. And we're about to see how much of an option because Royce almost just was in there and he almost scored. Are we actually going to beat Bayern in the Super Cup? Okay, Sané gets that to Goretzka. Is he onside? He is onside. How am I supposed to defend that? That was just so good. Sadio Mane with the assist. I could barely even see what's happening. It's just the one-touch passing and then that final pass. It's perfectly onside. And this is 3-3. This might go to penalties in the Super Cup. I mean, at the very least, it's an entertaining Super Cup. Can we score a winner, though? Bellingham? Okay, I guess we not. We can't. If anything, they might, because Sadio Mane is in the field and he's fresh. This man's got fresh legs and he is just torching the defense. But, okay, we didn't get enough there. Marco Royce gets it to new signing. Terrier. He's going to try and cross this in. Could be a potential winner. Oh man, that looks so good. Is this going to penalties? This is going to penalties, I think, unless it goes to extra time in the Super Cup. I don't even know. No, it's going straight to penalties. Okay, penalty shootouts in episode 1. All right, let's put the new signing, the new big money signing Terrier up first. Can he put this away and start us off on a good note? Yes, he can. All right, Isak, their new big money signing is going to... Also, it's a very good penalty. All right, Marco Royce, club legend, great penalty. I am feeling confident here. I am feeling... confident. Okay, that's another good penalty though. I believe this is Özcan, I believe. I can't really see. Okay, that was a good penalty, but Neuer, that's a better save. Sabitzer, he is gonna go right, and Kobel makes an equal save. This has been like mirroring. We've had like the same exact penalties for both teams. Bellingham, left, and just in the back of the net. Leroy Sané, he's gonna go right. That's just a great penalty. Julian Brandt, you might get sold in this series at some point, but okay, that's not where I wanted it, but it still works. All right, Kobel, if you save this from Choupo-Moting, we win the Super Cup. Doesn't really mean much, but of course, it is a great way to start the season, and Kobel saves it, and we have beaten Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. That was a decent penalty shootout. I mean, both sides' penalties were decent. That last one was bad. I did not think we were going to win this, but we have. I mean, on penalties, it's a 50-50. It's basically a preseason game. It doesn't mean much, but it's always super nice to win. Now, we do expect this to be a very tough season, but Marco Royce is going to lift the Super Cup. It's a great start, although, like I said, I do expect tough times ahead. It's a good start, though. All right, one more person sold. We sold Paslak for 2.3 to Venezia. We weren't really going to use him, so I think it just makes sense. And then transfer off for Hummels from Juventus. Do we want to keep Hummels in this series? 33.9 million. That's a lot for Hummels. I think for now, though, we got to keep him, so we're not gonna sell him yet. So now we're up to 31. How do we get 31.8? Did we just get like season tickets? Yeah, we did. 23.3 from season tickets. That is the yellow wall faithful right there, coming in clutch for our transfer budget. So I think we're gonna hold off on spending anything else until I get you guys feedback in the comments to spend the rest of our money. Well, we got the first game of the season. That's against against Frankfurt. Now, what do we start with? Do I start Malen up top or do we do Royce as a center forward? I think we're going to start with Malen up top, and we'll just start with this exact lineup. So Reina starts at right wing at home. First game against Frankfurt. I am very excited about the start of the series and the start of this season. All right, match day 1 of the Bundesliga. I do expect things to be tough, but I mean, it's hard to predict exactly how things are going to go. Bro, this field is so bright. What's up with the shadows here? Well, let's see if we can get off to a good start. I mean, Frankfurt, they're one of the better teams in this league, but Tyztir has just given Terrier. I gotta get you saying that, but what a start. Our new $40 million winger scores within 4 minutes. That was like a prayer shot. I didn't even expect that to go in, but Terrier just announces himself in front of the home fans. What a weird shot. Like, you would expect this to be saved, but our new number 10 has scored in the first 4 minutes. Okay, talk about a wonderful start. Okay, we're about to concede right away. Kobel prevents us from conceding right away. We should have right there. If they would have scored that, I would have been so mad. Talk about ruining just a great start. Royce up to Malen. And Terrier is in again. Terrier cuts inside. Terrier is in a shoot. Okay, this dude looks good. That 43 million? Whatever price tag, it's looking like it's fitting his name now. That is whipped in. I'm not sure what that was. We are going to win that though. Shula tries to get it to Guerrero. Right-footed finesse shot, and it's terrible. All right, short corner to Guerrero. We're going to whip this in actually. There's no one marking us, and I mean, the cross could have been so much better. Terrier gets that to more near our right back, and shots gonna be right at the keeper though. Okay, Alge crosses that in, and where is the defense? It's a great cross by Alge, but like, where is the marking? It's like a 3v1 in our box right there. The cross is beautiful, but like, yeah, it's like a 2v1 with Hummels. There's a lot of questions there in our back line, and this is 1-1. Right, ball to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham gets that tries to get it to Malen. I think my goal this season for Bellingham is to get at least 10 goals and 10 assists. I feel like that would be a very good season for Bellingham. And maybe his last season in the team. And okay, he's got a chance to score right here. What a ball. That just opened up for us completely. And literally, as I'm talking about him, he scores. This is 2-1. It wasn't even like planned. It just happened naturally. That ball was so good. Bellingham, that's a tap in. All right, can we not give up this lead immediately again? Okay, Emre Can. That is a great defensive play. Now, I wouldn't call myself a Dortmund fan, but if I had to pick a team in the Bundesliga to support, I would support Dortmund. So I would say I'm like a half Dortmund fan. Not really, though. Okay, that was executed so poorly. I thought we were going to reach in there for a tap, and we just did not. Okay, Terrier, what are we doing? What are we doing over here? Okay, Terrier with a good shot. Okay, not a good shot. He feels good, though. He feels good on the ball, so I feel like that was a good signing. I guess only time will tell. He's getting a lot of chances, though. Okay, that's into Daniel Malen. Shot, and Trap makes the save. The defense might not look good, but the offense looks pretty good in this first game. Okay, Guerrero. Wait for the little dink. That's a good little dink. And it's going to go to Can, and it's going to go right to Trap, though. Emre Can gets that to Malen. 2. Terrier. 4. Maybe his second, and he does get his second. This is 3-1. Hey, this Terrier guy, he's actually pretty good. Our new number 10 has 2 goals, and I think Malen has 2 assists, too. So, I mean, second half begins. The tough thing about this series is players like Terrier, like, say he plays amazing this season, plays amazing next season. I feel like the realistic thing would be then to sell him to a big team like a Man City, a Man United, a bigger team in the Prem maybe. I feel like that would be the realistic way of operating things here at Dortmund, so that's probably what we're going to do. Like if we have a young player that just outplays his stats, it's more likely he'll leave at some point. Okay, we are looking very good attacking wise, but Reina, what is that cross? I mean header. What was that header? Well, like if we play so well, we sell Terrier, then we have to find the next Terrier, like a younger version of him pretty much. And then the cycle goes on and on and on. Okay, Bellingham. Oh, I feel like that pass was not going to reach Malen, but I probably should have played it anyways. That's a mistake. Okay, this is going to be 3-2. This is going to be 3-2. It's going to be 3-2. Okay, instead, I don't know how we made that tackle, but we did. Okay, Bellingham is bombing forward. This team, Frankfurt, they don't really defend that well, huh? I feel like their defense almost looks as bad as ours. Malen, okay, that's not what I wanted. Royce gets that to Reina. I think Malen's offside a little bit. Is he going to be offside there? I guess it doesn't matter. Man, we've had some tap-ins like that. We just keep messing them up. Thankfully, we got 3-1 up, but if this gets close, we're going to regret those chances. Okay, let's give Adeyemi his Bundesliga debut for Reina. That is going to be lofted in, and Bellingham, that's good clearance. And then that is going to be right back into our box, and okay, where's the ball at? Where's the ball at? I don't even know where the ball is at. There it is. Jula, please. Okay, we just literally let them just dribble right in front of us. This defending is just so bad. It's 3-2. I will not stand for this travesty what that defending was. This is like felt like a good performance, but we could end up losing or drawing this game and turn it into a very bad performance. Okay, Jude gets that to Malen. Slide that to Adeyemi. Okay, that was not going to reach Adeyemi. Terrier wins that back though. Now Marco Royce. Marco Royce. I know you got finesse shots. A little bit too much power on that one. Okay, let's do Dahoud for Bellingham. All right, Bayern are winning against Borussia Mönchengladbach, so they should win that game. So that means, of course, that we want to win our game, get off to a good start as well. Okay, of course, they're going to find that pass. And of course, it is Mario Götze who's going to score the winner. And he's going to celebrate like this. They just always find that pass right back to the middle. They always find it. This has felt like a very good performance, and it's just turned so bad. These first 2 games. How many goals is this in the first 2 games? Oh, Terrier, what is that ball? Somehow Malen kept with that. Terrier crossing. It's gonna be over crossed. We got a chance here to salvage all 3 points and get a win. And we're going to Terrier into Malen. Malen swinging. Oh, that was going to be in this space, and that was going to be a tap in for the winner. Oh, it makes me sick that we actually gave up a 3-1 lead. That makes me sick. That felt like a good performance, but now it feels like a horrible performance. I don't even know what that was. The ball is floating as well, but I can't believe we just gave up that lead like that. Transfer offer from Chelsea for Julian Brand. That's kind of realistic, you know, Tuchel. I could see him going to Chelsea, although, okay, for 62.5. If we could sell him for that much, that might be something we do, but I think for now we're going to hold off. I want to see what you guys think first, because I think IRL is staying, so I think it's realistic for him to stay. Same with De Hood. But Hoffenheim wants Schulz. Now, if we sell him, do we have a backup? I mean, Schmelzer, I guess, would be the backup. And I mean, he is a club legend as well, so I think I might be okay with that, but I think I might wait for Schulz as well to see what you guys think. So if we should sell Schulz, let me know in the comments down below as well. Okay, now we got Freiburg, a game we should win and hopefully get our first win of the series in episode 1. Absolutely no reason we should lose. There's no reason in the world. Also, Terrier scored 2 goals in his first game. We'll see if he can continue it in his second game. Okay, Malen is going on a run of his own. That's gonna be like a pass to Terrier. I'm not against that. We're gonna whip that in. It's not bad, but it's also not good. Terrier gets that to Malen. Okay, I passed that to Royce. I thought I did. It's like the Chelsea series. The attack looks good, but the defense is of course going to be the issue. Malen gets that to Terrier, who is just looking like a problem in the series. As soon as I say that, of course he loses it. As soon as I say it, it's just, the jinx is so real. We cannot lose to Freiburg in this game. We cannot lose to this team. I did say we were going to expect some tough times, but like not this tough of times. Like if we lose to Freiburg, oh man, that's going to be a goal. Okay, like our center backs are just literally not marking the forwards. Is it like sharpness? Like why don't my center backs ever mark players when we start series? I feel like it's especially worse when we start a series. Like just no one wants to mark anyone. I don't know if it's sharpness related. Like, you know, you start a series and everyone's sharpness is low. I don't know if it's that, but we are once again down a goal off a very bad goal to concede. Marco Royce gets that to Terrier. Yeah, I thought someone was running in the box there. I guess not, but this might actually work. Gets to Royce. Gets to Terrier. He's going to shoot. It was a good move, but it's going to be good defending as well. Oh my, I can't believe what I've just seen. We are down 2-0 and they just scored off a corner like that. It goes in and then the guy at the near post can't clear it quick enough. It actually goes in. I can't believe it. We are down 2-0 to Freiburg. What is happening right now to the defense? All right, we're making the comeback. I don't care. We're making the comeback. I'm calling it right now. We are making the comeback, but we need better crosses than that. Terrier gets that to Royce. Okay, Royce on a little bit of a run. Bellingham gets it to Malen. It's just no good options right there. But look at the defense. The defense just feels so terrible right now. Is it just the lack of speed? Hummels and like Schuler, are they just that slow? They might be, to be honest, because I mean they got good tackling, but that's pretty much it. All right, second half begins. I'm still calling a draw here. I'm still calling at least a draw. The comeback will happen. I'm feeling it. But like once again, it's just they get in so easily. It's just so easy. Schula block. Kobel, good save. Maybe Schlotterbeck needs to start because at least he's got some pace. Oh man, we can't make it 3. They're gonna make it 3. Okay, Kobel, another good save. If we survive this period, we score 1, then the comeback is on. We need to survive this period though. And that is going to be cleared by Malen, but it's right back in. Okay, there's so many Dortmund players there. Thankfully, we do win it back. Terrier, good ball to Malen. Actually, not a good ball. Just a little bit overhead. We cannot let it get to 3. They're probably going to score 3 if they shot there. Instead, they had an extra pass. And how are Freiburg just playing this well? So they got all the momentum right now because of that second goal that should have been saved. Royce gets that to Reina. Reina, just don't lose it. Reina. Back to Royce. Actually, a beautiful pass. That's 1 goal. The comeback is on. Man, Reina with another great assist. Like, it doesn't have much pace on the right wing, but he does have good passing. And Royce, it's a good finish. Okay, this comeback is on. 2-1. We got 30 minutes. I'm calling at least a draw here at the very least. Man, they're sitting very deep now. I mean, it's understandable, but obviously makes it a little bit more tough to break them down. Okay, well, that pass. Malen didn't even get a touch there on that pass. Like, whoa, okay, what is that? What is that? Get that to Royce. Oh, how do we actually lose that? That is just so bad. Okay, Malen, great job holding the ball up. Reina, get it to Royce. Malen's coming back. Malen. Okay, Royce was fouled there. How is that not a foul? Royce was 1000% fouled there. Okay, that should be okay. Okay, I was about to say that's not a foul. Jeez. Good ball to Emre Can. Giovanni Reina is going to be a little bit free here. I don't think we're going to find Malen with that pass, but Reina is going to go to Terrier. Oh, it's just so slow. The attack just feels so slow. We need people to get back or actually come forward. I mean, Bellingham into Royce. Get that to Malen. Malen, where's the pass? Where's it at? It's Bellingham right there. Bellingham shot. Oh, that was the shot. He just took it so awkward. It was like a side foot shot. That was the chance right there. We found the pass. Just the shot was just not what we needed. All right, we still got a chance, but it's not much of one. Emre Can, get that to Giovanni Reina. Terrier, we're not going to find that pass. Reina is going to find. Oh, finds Malen the finish, and we are going to draw this game. I called it, and we are going to get a draw. We still played so bad in this game. Like, we should not be celebrating like this. At least we will not lose, though. We didn't even get to see a replay. Reyna with another assist, too. He is finding the assist on that right wing. Man, like, what a bad game, but you know what? We locked in, and we did get a point at least. We avoided the loss. Still a lot to work on with this team, obviously. But the fact that we did make the comeback, we got the draw, does make me feel a bit better about this game. Okay, so in the comments, let me know players we should sign. We got like 30 million to spend. Players you think we should sign in this series. Also players you think we should sell, like Julian Brandt, Schulz. Should we sell them? Should we keep them? What should we do? And also, should we play Haaland or wait till October, November to play him? I mean, honestly, he's gonna be unhappy, so we probably should play him. Maybe like September hits, we start playing him, you know. But yeah, let me know any suggestions, comments down below. And then once again, you guys hit 2,000 likes on this video, you will get episode 2 tomorrow for sure, 1,000%. So drop a like, hit the sub button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.